Hello YouTube, it is Paul. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. And today we got a really interesting controversial video and we're gonna dig right into it. If you guys want to check out some really cool stickers, check out the Patreon and the links in the description. It helps the channel out. Okay, so I'm gonna present you some knives, and then I'm gonna discuss a bit of an issue I've had in the past couple of years with the knife world in general. So yeah, let's dig right into it. Please consider subscribing if you're enjoying the content. This is a Spyderco Para 3 Salt. This is a This is a Spyderco PM2 Salt. This is a TRM Atom full titanium made in the US. This is a Magnacut PM Mac 2, also made in the US. This is a Chris Reeve Zahn, also made in the US. Where is it? This is a Magnacut Dixon, also made in the US. Okay. This is another Zahn. I'm just gonna put that here too, because I got two of them. So, what do these have in common? They're great knives, don't get me wrong, they're super great knives, but they have one issue, and the issue is this. The thing written right here, CPM Magnacut. You want to know what this says? CPM Magnacut. I'm just going to close them up. You want to know what the steel on this one is? CPM Magnacut. What about this one? Magnacut. What about this? It's not written anywhere. I'm telling you, it's in Magnacut. Same for this one. Want to know about the steel on this one? This is a 2025 release. Magnacut. Okay, so these have this issue with Magnacut, right? But what about the other ones I'm going to present? Like, for example, this one. Grimsmo Norseman in RWE 34. Guess what steel they use now, mostly? Magnacut. This one is a Benchmade Osborne. This one's got the custom scales, but it doesn't matter. S30V steel. Guess what steel they use here too? Magnacut. This is a Hinderer Eclipse 3.5 custom scales, whatnot. This is an S45 Vienna. Great steel for Hinderer. Super good heat treatment. Guess what they use now for these? Guessed it right. Magnacut. This is a Hinderer XM18 3.5, what's the Harpoon version, if I remember correctly. S45 EN, super cool one. Guess what they use for this one too? Magnacut. This is a mixed Strider knives, SMF, Grandpa finish, in a really interesting steel, PSF 27 USA. Guess what steel they use for Strider knives now? Magnacut. This is a Curtis F3. Guess what steel they use now? Oh, by the way, Magnacut. Guess what steel they use now? Magnacut it is. So what do all these knives have in common? They're all in Magnacut, right? Is Magnacut a good steel? Yes. Do I hate it? Not really. Like, not necessarily. I don't really hate Magnacut. It's just that, guys, I just cannot do more Magnacut. Like, look, I have a lot of stuff in Magnacut, and if it's heat treated properly, it's gonna work really nicely, right? It's gonna be super cool. It's gonna work nicely. It's gonna perform well. Magnacut is a steel made for knives, especially made for knives. So it's like creating a drug just for a certain sport, you know. So you're creating this injectable drug. I'm not saying you should use those, and I'm not gonna go into deeper. I'm just giving you an example for a certain sport, and the people that use it in that sport, they excel, right? Because it's made for that. Of course, Magnacut is a great steel, super good edge retention, super stainless, hard enough. So I think nowadays it's the best all-around steel out there. But what's my issue with it? Why do I have a problem with it? The problem with it is I'm going to remove the ones that are not in Magnacut. So we got a clearer table here. My problem with it is this. I can't do Magnacut anymore, guys. I want to see something different. I want to see people using different steels, you know. I want to see people trying out stuff, you know. You found a good steel, right? It was created and it's good. I know it's good. It's super good. It's not good. It's extremely good. But guys, why is everybody using the same steel? Just because it's good? Okay, but there are other steels that can outperform Magnacut in certain things, in certain areas, you know? So why is everybody out there using Magnacut like crazy? Like every single, not even just people in the US, but in general, in China, I've seen knives made in China with Magnacut. Everybody's using Magnacut like crazy. Okay, it's really good. Don't get me wrong. I love Magnacut as a steel. My problem is with the knife world and the idea of using Magnacut for every single steel, for every single knife out there. Like, guys, you know Megan Fox, right? She's super hot. But we can't all date Megan Fox, right? There's other hot girls out there. You know? Like, it's not okay for everybody to use the same knife steel. There's so many good steels out there. There's so many other options. There's so many steels that can outperform Magnacut in certain areas. As I said, maybe not better all around steels. Magnacut is super balanced, and that's why it's winning, because it's a super balanced steel made specifically for cutting, made specifically for knives. I know Magnamax is also coming out, if it's not here yet, which should be better. And once again, my problem is not with the steel. The steel is super good, and as you see, I have a lot of knives in Magnacut, right? I just want to see more different stuff, guys. I just want to... Look, I know, like, my girlfriend tells me all the time that all my knives look the same. Because I kind of have this full titanium with satin or not, or stonewashed. So these four right here, they all kind of look similar in my girlfriend's eyes. Because, well, this is my love language for knives. This is what I like, right? But that doesn't mean that I don't like something different with a different color, you know? There's some people that collect stuff and they like something just because it looks the same as every other knife they have, right? Like, for example, excuse me, I've known people that only collect Spydercos. I've known people that only collect CRKs. I've known people that only collect X knives, right? I'm the sort of like collector and EDC enthusiast that wants to try out new things. I want to see how I don't know, how McNeese Dixon performs in S90V. It's just an example, yeah. I want to see how Chris Reeve Umnumzam performs in I don't know, in M398. I'm not saying those steels are better than Magnacut. I just want to see something different. Every single knife out there that's coming now on the market, especially in the US, comes in Magnacut. Once again, I get it. I kind of get why people are doing so. Why knife makers are doing so. It's the next hot thing, you know. But it's been like that for a few years now. So maybe it's time to try new stuff. And I'm not saying to try knives, to try on your knives stuff that's new. Not necessarily new, but we need some variety. We can't all date Megan Fox. We know Megan Fox is super nice, right? She's super hot, but we cannot all date her. We need some variety, you know? So that's my issue with Magnacut. It's just because it's good doesn't mean every single knife maker out there should keep using Magnacut and nothing else. For example, Spyderco, these are two different categories. So for example, TRM, right? This one is in Magnacut. They used to do 20 CV, and their 20 CV was maybe not the best in terms of heat treatment. It was really good, but not the best. Magnacut, I heard it's pretty good. I did use this, but I haven't sharpened it, so I don't really know. But now they're on Magnacut, and they're only using Magnacut. They're not using any other steels. McNeese PM Mac 2, this was in 20 CV. Now it's in Magnacut, and the Dixon just came in Magnacut, no other steels. The Chris Reeve Umnumzan used to be in S35 yen, a steel developed by Chris Reeve in collaboration with Crucible. 4 knives for Chris Reeve, and many others have used it over the years. It's a really good steel. Then they switched to S45 yen, and now they're doing Magnacut, only Magnacut. All right. I'm not going to talk about the Curtis one. It's just here because it's in Magnacut. Sorry, but I have a thing. You can check out the video I made on this knife. It's not what it's supposed to be. Spyderco is a different breed. Like, Spyderco is a different breed because Spyderco is one of the brands that have tried different steels for a very, very long time, right? They're one of the companies that try to try new stuff, you know. They try making new stuff. They're always looking to improve and to get better in terms of heat treatment and seals, and they're really good at it. And they try really different things. Like, for example, so this PM2 right here, this is in Magnacut, right? This one right here, this is my user, my heavy user, and it's in Maximet. This steel, I have sharpened it once, I think, like 6 months ago or 8 months ago, and it's still razor sharp. Of course, it is not stainless, but not everybody needs a stainless steel. Some people just need to cut as much as possible with it. So for them, edge retention is what they're looking for. As I said, for edge retention, Magnacut is good, but it's never going to compare to Maximet. Maximet is just the king of edge retention. This is super good. By the way, their heat treatment on this is also really good. So that's just an example. Spyderco, they're trying new stuff. Other companies are also doing it. They're experimenting with different steels, right? My grime is mostly with companies that only use Magnacut. Like, for example, some people I know complain about the heat treatment on the RWL 34 for Grimsmo. I haven't had an issue, and I think they only do like a run, or they only did like a run of Magnacut, so they went back to their steel. Yeah, so that's not an issue for me. Striders also, they also have other steels too, even if their Magnacut is really good. Like, Magnacut for Strider is just impeccable. Just impeccable, right? For example, Medford. This, I haven't shown you this one. This one is an S90V. Might not have the best heat treatment out there. It's good. 9 means S90V. They have these codes for Medfords. This is a Praetorian Genesis, right? A really good, beefy, strong knife from Medford. I know that's like saying water is wet, but this one's actually carryable. You can actually carry this in your pocket as an EDC. So that's an S90V, not Magnacut, right? I don't know. Microtech, they're using their M390 MK steel, right? I would love them to try something else on these, but oh, by the way, this is an Ultratech ZDP, zero blade play Ultratech, and it's a super good one. Just came in. I will do a full review on this. You'll want to see that, so please subscribe. So that's my thing, guys. That's my issue. I want to see different stuff. Why aren't knife makers in the US using different steels anymore? Like, Magnacut is good. Once again, it is super good. But I completely fail to understand the need to only use Magnacut. You gotta mix it up. You gotta make it interesting for people, you know? Even if you nailed it and your Magnacut heat treatment is perfect and your knives perform super well, you got to push the limit. You got to try something else. You can't just stop and wait for the next great steel to come on, because it's not like it used to be like 10, 15 years ago when I wasn't in the knife business, like at all. I wasn't in this hobby. I'm only 30, so I kind of started a bit late. But anyway, no, I will be 30 in a month. I will be 30 in a month, so I'm not 30 yet. But I don't know exactly when this video is going to come out because they're all pre-recorded. We're in late November right now. But yeah, that's the thing. So knife makers, U.S. knife makers. I want this to be a discussion. You know, I want this to be something that creates debate and discussions in the comments. You know, I want you guys, especially older knife guys. You know, people that have been in the business since, I don't know, 154 cm was the hottest shit around. You know, I wanna see your opinion about that. So what do you guys think? Should Magnacut be the all around most powerful steel out there? And should every knife maker in the US just switch to Magnacut because it's a knife, it's a steel made for knives? Should that happen, or do you want variety? I'm really curious about it. I'm gonna title this video something like "I hate Magnacut," just to get people hooked and to get people in, so we can have the said discussion. I want to have discussions. I want to understand, you know, and what better way to understand something you're looking for in your hobby rather than asking the most passionate people out there, which is you guys. You are the most passionate people out there. I'm a passionate guy. I'm really into EDC. I put in a lot of time, money, and effort into this channel and in my gear in general. A lot of it. And I'm passionate about it, but I know there's a lot more people out there that know more than I do. So please comment down below. Let me know. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts about Magnacut? What do you prefer using if you're not using Magnacut? And what are your expectations for the future? Yeah, I wanna see that in the comments down below. Thank you very, very much for watching. I know this is a bit of a controversial video. I bet I'm gonna get some hate in the comments for this, but I don't know. I'm accountable for it, so I take full responsibility. So once again, thank you very, very much for being here. Let's discuss in the comments. Thank you, and please, oh, by the way, please subscribe. We can reach that 2,000 subscriber goal by the end of the year. Check out the Patreon if you want to get some cool stickers, and I love you all. Bye.